a chest is like unwrapping a gift. Let it rain. Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift. Bet you can't keep up with me. Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning. Dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Sweet dreams!
Oh, what a nice find.
Turn that frown upside down. Sweet dreams! A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Ooh, wonderful.
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket. Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
It was my honor to serve you.
Follow my lead.
Time to relax. Sweet dreams. Yeah. Rex Lapis, I am sorry.
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket. A little something to boost the mood. Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket. I can still feel the pain.
All forces, retreat.
This is your team?
It'd be nice to just lie in the sun. But I must set an example for the others.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for...
Follow my lead.
I guess I'll...
Keep your weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner. The fighting has ceased for now. Commence physical training.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Follow my lead.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
A strong body shows strength and instills confidence in others around you. I must always stay at the top of my game. The fighting has ceased for now. Commence physical training.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
Keep your weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner. The fighting has ceased for now. Commence physical training.
Today's recommendation is steak.
A strong body shows strength and instills confidence in others around you. I must always stay at the top of my game.
You want me on your team?
There's still a long road ahead.
Relax.
barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have, I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier.
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Off we go! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let's light it up! Adventure time! The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentration. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our plan.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
I suppose we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Let's light it up! Don't worry, I got this. Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Off we go. Off we go. Sweet dreams!
Windblade! All in a day's work. Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
We can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
I'll catch up.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to act. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point.
Time to relax. Turn that frown upside down.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic! It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle! Windblade!
Is this an answer from this world?
Steady as stone.
Time to relax. Sweet dreams.
Windblade!
Let's light it up! Yeah!
Time to relax. Sweet dreams. Time to relax. Sweet dreams.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Yeah. Turn that frown upside down. Sweet dreams.
What a nice find.
Time to relax. Sweet dreams. Yachan, Tachan, let's go!
I must leave no stone unturned. Windblade! we should venture onward from here.
Darkness closing.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master D-Luke accompanied us to the pit despite only being an act bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, what about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of... Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him, and no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Off we go! It's a miracle! Look! There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots. Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Yahoo! Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Leave it all to me.
Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. The tainted blood clot on his neck.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Time to relax.
Tainted blood clot on his neck. Let's light it up!
Steady as stone. Yeah! Windblade!
Brace yourselves. Blood clot on his neck. Tainted blood clot on his neck. Tainted blood clot on his neck. while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath? Here? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the... Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange... Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like... Our best guess is that the... They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now... I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your... I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast. There's no time like the present, right? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I... Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there.
Sweet dreams!
Here we go. This is it. crisis, danger, Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together. What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight.
Ad Astra Abyssa. Ad Astra Abyssos. I am sorry. Ad Astra Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ad Astra
Today's recommendation is the steak. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer.
Long live the heroes! Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can... I hope they get the
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean, as long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace...
Greetings. May I take your...
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your... To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my...
While all the other knights are working hard...
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather...
So what you thinking of...
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, if you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded, except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it through various means. I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a...
Yes. And it was this very...
What exactly did you have to...
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic there's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him... Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber had... I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself... But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please. It's been getting quite busy recently. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and that's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will... All right, now let's eat before it gets cold. That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better...
Turn that frown upside down. Sweet dreams!
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their... They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as... This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favoni. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing. And on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the whole... We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a...
We, did bring it...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirky wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a Gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty isn't waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake! I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no— This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but I mean, Master Jean said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean...
When the weather is dark and gloomy, our emotions often respond in kind.
Time to relax.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a Gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your Gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljárny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's how should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine prediction.